Okay, so welcome to part 3 of using Premiere Elements 9 to create a video. In this selection, we're just going to do some add-ons to our basic video. We now have titles, we have our clips all trimmed up the way that we want, we've got all the videos set up. Something that you might want to add is soundtrack, and you might want to also work with volume. So you can see right off the bat, you have three different colored assets on your timeline here. You've got your purple titles, you've got your blue video, you've got your green sound. So the green sound is the video, the audio that's attached to each video clip. You have below that a track ready to add a soundtrack, so you could add some extra video or some extra audio to your clip. So to do so, you're going to do the same thing that we've been doing so far. You're going to go Get Media, and you're going to find your audio clip wherever it may be. I have some saved here on my computer. The old traditional Ring of Fire. So I click that and it adds media. Switches back to that view, which I don't like, so I'll click on the project view again. Now you can see that asset, and it's got that little icon of sound, which is gives you an idea what it is. Now if I was going to add a song to this, I just simply drag it down to this other time soundtrack layer, and you can see that's audio, it's also green. So now you would have music playing along your video. Now it's not all rendered, so it's sort of a little bit. So if you do have that, you're going to need to be able to control the level of that soundtrack, so you can expand that little arrow, pull down caret, and you can put in some keyframing, or you can just turn the whole thing up and down. So if I just drag it up and down, it turns the volume up and down. You can see that. Same thing with this. And there's some people doing some drilling in the background here, but anyway. So we've got some audio going up and down. You can also turn down the opacity or the visibility of your movie by dragging those things. If you wanted to do it a little bit fancier, you can make sure that your audio track clips are visible. Your keyframing, so if I expand that, I can move my little bar along, and I can put in some keyframes. So if I go in here and add a keyframe, make sure that I'm on the actual line. There, I had to actually click on the clip before it worked, so I clicked on it. I could go over here, perhaps where the person's talking. I might add another one. Now I can just drag that down. I could make that one louder. So I'm just holding down my left mouse button and moving that up and down. I'd go along here to maybe where they stop. Get the opposite way. So I turn this one down. I'd have the music a little louder at the beginning. I can always just drag those along. So maybe I want it to turn down there. I'll move over to where I want it to come back up again. I'll insert another keyframe. And then I'll move back over here. So now I can play around with my clip. So I start off with it loud. I turn it down over here. I make it loud again, just for a bit. So now if you press the play button, you'll be able to see how the volume goes down and then back up again, so that you can turn the music down when you have somebody speaking, and then it'll go back up when they're not, and then back down finally. I can't actually get it to play in this project that I'm showing you, just the way that the software is set up. And so on and so forth. So that's how to add sound and to control it, and you can do the same thing with the keyframing here. you could add keyframes to turn this up and down. So once again, you hide or show keyframes. Once you have that in, you move your timeline, your scrubber bar to where you want to put the keyframe in. Make sure the track that you're going to add the keyframe to is activated by clicking on it, and then add the keyframe. Similarly, you can delete a keyframe by right-clicking on it and going delete. The ease in and out feature also works to do that, but if you want to do it by